Hey God, are you there? It's me. Can you hear me?
Hey, do you ever feel like God doesn't hear you when you pray? I think we've probably all had those moments. But let's talk about some of the possible reasons why.
James 4:3 says, "You ask and do not receive because you ask wrongly or with the wrong motivation."
Maybe we are wanting God to do a miracle so that we can say, hey, look at me, I prayed for that. Or maybe we stand to gain something and we're praying selfishly. The proper motive to pray is that God be glorified.
In John 12, verse 32, he said that if he be lifted up, he will draw all men unto himself.
Another thing is maybe God knows that if He grants what we're asking for, that we'll stop praying altogether. Think about Peter. He was on the boat and the storm was raging. Jesus came walking out on the water, and he asked Jesus if he could come out on the water, and Jesus said, "Well, come on then," and he did. But as soon as he got what he asked for and stepped out on the water, he took his eyes off of Jesus and he started to sink. But maybe none of these things are true, and maybe God just has a bigger picture in mind that we can't see. So what do we do?
Just keep praying.
Absolutely. So we know that from the parable of the persistent widow in Luke 18. And one last thing before we go, and that is just to remember today, as every day, that God has shown you what is right. And what does He require of you? Just to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with Him. Hey, thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon.